Hello everyone, the Warm-Ups channel is with you, and today we will talk about the situation at the front and what changes have occurred over the past day. And let's as always start with the losses that the Russian army suffered over the past day. Russia lost 430 liquidated personnel, 13 tanks, 20 armored personnel vehicle, 4 artillery system, 6 UAV, 4 cruise missiles, 9 vehicles and full tanks. Really good result for Ukrainian army. The occupying forces can use weapons of mass destruction to strike along the front line. Russia may carry out a nuclear strike on Ukraine to destroy personnel and key command centers. Such an information in an interview with The Guardian was voiced by a representative of the main intelligence directorate of the Ministry of Defense, Vadim Skibitsky. According to him, the military leadership of Ukraine regards the threat of Russians' use of nuclear weapons as very high. Skibitsky recalled that such warheads are almost 400 times more powerful than the missiles that the Russian army forces previously used to strike Ukrainian cities. The representative of the main intelligence directorate of the Ministry of Defense suggests that the Kremlin may use nuclear weapons along the front line to destroy personnel and military equipment. In addition, according to Skibitsky, weapons of mass destruction can be sent to eliminate key command posts and critical infrastructure facilities. To stop them, we need not only more anti-aircraft, but also anti-missile systems. But everything will depend on how the situation on the battlefield develops. The military intelligence representative continued in communication with British journalists. According to Skibitsky, now Ukraine is faced with the task of inflicting maximum damage on the Russian troops on the front line, so that mobilization, political isolation, and losses of Russian army forces have a strong impact on Russian society. But now let's talk about the changes that have taken place at the front. As always, the main changes are taking place in the Liman direction. Namely, the Ukrainian troops managed to expand the bridgehead in the Kupiansk area. Here, according to some reports, the Ukrainian troops were able to liberate a couple of settlements south of Kupiansk and continues to move towards Borovaya. Thus, we can conclude that after the Ukrainian army liberated Pisky-Ratkovsky and approached Borovaya from the south as close as possible, then a strike from the north would force Russian troops to leave this settlement. Therefore, we are waiting for good news from the village of Borovaya. Also, the Ukrainian troops were able to liberate Novoselivka and Shandrigolova. Here, and there were already official data and photos from these settlements, so we can say that the Ukrainian troops are very successfully advancing north of Liman. And in fact, in 2 days, the Liman will be operational encirclement. Also, Russian Telegram channel reports that the Ukrainian troops managed to build a crossing in the near Belogorovka area and successfully crossed the river to the Dubrova area. Here, according to some reports, the battles are already going east near Kremenaya and west near Yampil. And thus, in fact, the escape route through Dubrovo is now cut off, and the only safe way the way so far remains Zarichne Torske on the north, but as we can see, the Ukrainian troops are also approaching this road as close as possible, and it is already under the fire control of the armed forces of Ukraine. Therefore, yes, it's too early to talk about complete encirclement, but the fact that the armed forces of Ukraine completely controls all the exit and entry roads to the city and keep it under fire control is a fact. In other sectors of the front, shelling continues without change from the both sides, but there is no movements on Zaporizhia direction and Kherson direction. On this I have everything. Thank you all for your attention. If this video was useful for you, please like and subscribe to the channel so you can support me, and thank you all. See you tomorrow.